How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Enrique CTV, and today we're hopping back into Frieren, a show that the first two episodes just snatched me, dude. Absolutely snatched me. It was such a good introduction to the show. The first two episodes are fantastic. And I understand why it managed to cut through the hype of Jujutsu Kaisen and Attack on Titan. I forgot Spy Family was the other one that's coming out. Dude, like to cut through big names like that is pretty good. And honestly, I'm surprised more people aren't talking about this show. Just because of the first two episodes, I watched it and immediately told my friend to go watch it, and we watched the first episode together. So I rewatched the first episode already. It was so good. I can't wait to hop into these next couple episodes. Today we're watching Killing Magic and The Land Where Souls Rest. Just a quick heads up, I am going to be starting a new show this week. I'm going to be starting Mob Psycho 100, which is super fucking exciting. I'm telling the people watching Frieren are the first people they're going to know. So catch up with me for that this weekend. I'm also probably going to be streaming, and I'm going to try and stream a little more consistently throughout the week. I don't exactly know a schedule yet, so hey, let me know what time works for you, I guess. I have no idea because I'm just kind of gonna stream at random times and feel for what works and kind of go from there. I'm gonna be playing Baldur's Gate 3, which is kind of great branching off of Frieren because it is D&D-ish. It is very like big magical fantasy land type deals, so it kind of is in line. So we'll see how that goes, but without further ado, let's hop into the next two episodes. 27 years after the death of Himmel the Hero in the trade city of Worm located in the Central Lands. I managed to read the whole thing, just barely. 10 out of 10 anime, there's a cat, it's fine. 10 out of 10. Yo, Fern is a whole ass woman now. How old is she now? 20 years after Himmel's death. Is when? For her, I don't know what time this is for her. Oh man, long time for Fern is nothing for her. I can't wait to see. What the fuck is that? Does she just buy random shit? What the fuck? What is that? You at the end later. So she's buying random shit they don't need when they're not even living in a place right now. Like, what is she doing? That's my girl Fern. Sneak after her. You might be a maid, but you got some rogue qualities, baby. Trying to sneak around. You're passing some stealth checks. I like it. Oh my god. So Frieren has been alive this long and she keeps doing dumbass shit like that. It's so funny. Fern's still helping her out. It's an equal playing field for them in some things. I wonder if Frieren's trying to like buy something for her, like try and get Fern a gift for like an anniversary. Like the day they met or something. The day she became the apprentice. That's really cute. I hope she doesn't like ruin the surprise for herself. Oh. It is better than a weird skull or something. Yeah, go do what you gotta do. I guarantee you that what's gonna happen, I haven't had anything sweet in months, I guarantee you that she's gonna be looking for something for like a birthday for her or some shit. Ooh. Is this a hookah lounge, bro? There's so much smoke. What is happening? Oh my god, why is she here? What are you doing? Oh no, honey. You walked into the wrong place, bro. He thought you were talking about something else for desserts. Oh, shit. Also, yeah, I just realized the hookah thing is right there. This is deadass a hookah place. Oh my god. That's so funny that they were actually like dead normal dudes. They just looked rough. Alright, I guess not. Oh no. Come on, Fern, just go back. See, you're fumbling. You're fumbling, Fern. Put your stuff down. Relax. We got a little some. What did she even get? Oh, that's cute. So she just waited for her. She's like, alright, come on. Let's go. Yeah, I literally, again, like I said, I'm going to try and stream Baldur's Gate 3. Speaking of Baldur's Gate 3, this is so... This feels like D&D, bro. This feels like a fantasy, beautiful fantasy world. Like, this is straight out of fucking... Not straight out of Baldur's Gate, but I mean, like... It's common for this, this type of world. It's so good. Oh, no. How'd It'll be a mere 10-year adventure. Oh, what a great couple episodes. My cat's being a dork in the background, so don't mind her. But what? Everything is so beautiful in the show. Like, this show obviously has like a lot of meaning to it. It really is trying to drive home that idea of just not taking the things around you for granted, just in general. Like, because clearly something that Frieren did this entire time was just not do that. She's trying to make up for lost times, and she has the time to do it, but she doesn't have the time with the people that she wanted to have the time with. The sunset, or sunrise, sorry, is beautiful because of the fact that that was the idea that Himmel had. The idea that Himmel had in his head was doing this with friends. He went, this is a special thing that happens. This is important to the city, the village that you just saved, that you're saving, you're helping. And you don't want to like partake in this because you fell asleep. Like, everybody else was excited and was there and they were having a good time, and they missed you because you've been traveling for them a long time. For you, not so much. But the biggest thing is that, like, you with being together for so long, you form an attachment no matter what. Even if you don't really like fully like each other, you still form an attachment. And now that there is an attachment there, Himmel wanted you, and the whole group wanted you to be there. They wanted to share these moments, these events together as like almost like a family. You know, they were a troop, so they want to share things as a troop. So her not being for the sunrise definitely was something that bothered them because of, again, its importance to them and like the village as well. So for her to go back and be like, I want to at least try, and Fern having to wake her up is even better, because it's like she still, after all this time, couldn't do it by herself. She still needs somebody to be there with her, and have that shared moment. And I'm glad like she's still getting these with Fern, but Fern is right that she is very worried about, again, making up for those lost times, making up for the kind of indifference she felt and she had when she was with the group in the first place. And now that she's trying to make up for them, she's not accounting for Fern a lot of the times, and she feels kind of left out because she understands why they're journeying how they're journeying, but she does have those moments where she is very sweet towards Fern. So like, I feel bad for Frieren because she is, for her, trying her hardest. And I don't know if maybe she's sleepy and she spends a lot of time in like asleep because like time flows differently for her. Maybe she feels like maybe sleeping a full day isn't nothing, you know, it isn't anything at all. But she could also just be a sleepy, lazy fucking idiot, which she absolutely can be. But this show is doing everything right. I just don't know why I haven't heard more about Frieren, because like I'm pretty active like on Instagram, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and I feel like not a lot of people have talked about this show, and it's surprising because of the fact that it's so good, and it, in terms of lore, it gives you these like little moments of things when it comes to her party, when it comes to Frieren herself. Like, we just got a little bit of backstory for her, and now we kind of at least know that she's been alive for at least 1,000 years, bare minimum. And if you account for the time she's been with the party, the time she's been away from the party, the little bit before she met them, I think it's at least 1,200 years old that she is, which leads to basically how old elves in this land are anyway. Like, we don't have any idea if there's any more, but we do know for sure that they're at least living for many thousands of years. Could be up to like 5,000 maybe, because if she again has already lived 1,000-ish, and she is looking like an 18 to 25-year-old, she hasn't even lived probably a quarter of her life. So I mean, when she's 25, 100 years old, if she looks like she's 25 or 30 or whatever, then she's gonna still have a whole lot of time left. I mean, that's the funny thing too, is because she kind of looks like a child compared to Fern. Fern is already taller than her. She already looks older than her, and she made the joke that like Frieren is flat compared to Fern, which is like a dumb little joke, but for her, she probably obviously points it out because of the fact that she said she was her older sister. I mean, it makes sense, but also like, because it's animation, you know, because it's anime, we can't really tell, but like, how old does she actually look? Because everybody says she looks really, really young. She looks like she hasn't changed at all. But elves still have to age. She was like a young, you know, she was a toddler at one point. She was like a kid, you know, she grew up to be, you know, prepubescent, then it's fucking teen, whatever. I don't know how it works for elves, but I'm assuming they still have to hit some of those milestones in terms of physical features. So like, if she's looking like that, yeah, she may have not even lived a quarter of her lifetime, which is crazy to think about, because then unless she dies, there is for sure a time after Fern. And that already, considering how fast the first episode went with Himmel and the group, and then like leading straight to his death, like I'm already worried and not excited for when we see Fern's death, because there's no way we don't, unless Frieren dies first. I've already like mentally am trying to prepare for when Fern dies. The good thing is that Freyren's trying her goddamn best to prepare her to survive, at least for the short lifespan to her that she has. So we're gonna see, I guess, how long that goes, and how, if we recruit any help for the Demon King's Castle, because that's gonna be a 10-year journey. So maybe they can do it a little quicker, maybe not, but it is going to be very cool to watch, because I'm so invested in this weird ass character that Frieren is, because she is a weird ass character, and I don't think I've seen a take on elves like this before. But I love this show. Everything about the show is beautiful. The music is beautiful. The animation, the characters, they're just doing, again, everything right. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, that way you know every time I post Frieren. I'm going to be posting every Saturday, and probably one more in between, just to kind of speed up the catching up process, because I think the last episode is going to be right before Christmas, so I want to make sure that I'm up to date, that way it comes out the day it comes out or the day after. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.